I'm trying to get all my food together. Um, these are chiles. I'm excited about those. So this will be my first mukbang. So I got rice and beans. And a steak quesadilla. And a shrimp taco. And two chiles. I guess the stupid thing was I didn't get any utensils to work with. So I will use a spoon if I can. Because I'm ready to eat. I'm so ready to eat. I am so ready to eat. I'm actually really sad that you can't play music, regular music, in mukbangs because everybody wants to copyright everything. You know what? I asked for roasted jalapenos, but I was looking for them to be a little more roasted. Just because I like it that way. I got some sauce too. I got verde. I swear this sour cream does not want to like keep it alive. Because this is literally the 4th time it's fallen. And everybody knows I cannot eat my quesadillas without sour cream. And maybe that's in the American in me. I don't know. But I'm supposed to put some verde on my rice. A little bit on my taco. And got some lime. I put lime on everything, I swear. I put lime on everything. Have to put it on everything. It just makes everything taste so much better. But the story time I'm going to do, sorry if I'm sweating. It is hot in here. I turned the AC off so it wouldn't be loud. But the story time I'm going to do today, I have so many. I think I'm going to do the one about the time I called the cops on my best friend. And actually that's really extremely embarrassing. That is a shrimp taco. It was better than I thought it was going to be. The restaurant that I went to is right down the street from my house. It's called El Paso Taqueria. I've been waiting to go there for so long. And I just haven't. And I pass it all the time. And I just never go. I never go. Because, you know, you think these places are going to be so good. And it's so hard to find like a good, like authentic Mexican spot in your hood or your place. Because everybody wants to mimic everything, but nobody's actually good. And so, I knew it was going to be hard to find an authentic Mexican place, but I used to go to this place down the street. It's actually a Mexican supermarket, but you can buy tacos and everything else from there, and they're pretty good, but their tacos are a little dry, and I don't like that. I like to have like a lot of salsa. I don't even put cheese. I don't put sour cream. I just like to have a lot of salsa, cilantro, and onion, bell pepper, maybe if they put it in there. But if you have those things, oh, and if you cook your meat the right way, you got me. But I live in Alpharetta, Georgia, so it's kind of hard to find good Mexican places out here. Because first of all, you don't see a lot of Mexicans. You know? And I'm coming from Phoenix, where you see them all the time. Because Mexico is right there. But here, oh my gosh, you barely see them. And these are okay. If they would have roasted them a little bit longer, they would be bomb. They are spicy though. Super spicy. So anyway, the story time I was going to tell you about is a time I called the cops on my best friend. So, me and my best friend, I'm Sierra. My best friend's name is Kiera, ironically. Not ironically, but I guess it just happens that way. It's spicy. It's spicy, huh? My best friend's name is Kiera. So we kind of like play these little jokes on each other every now and then. You know, they're really little. And this time, I took it way too far. It was so embarrassing till this day. It is embarrassing. And so what happened was, I decided to call Kiera. And I got in my little closet because our houses were literally like, my house was right here, her house was right here. They were little townhouses that were in Aurora. They were literally, if I looked outside my patio door, you could see her house. You could see her house. And that's where her dad lived. Her mom lived somewhere else, and she would mostly be at her dad's house. So when we got out from school one day, I decided, hey, it would be funny, like, if I go in a closet and act like I'm being kidnapped, that would be hilarious. My God. Excuse me. So one day, I went inside my closet and nobody was home. I think it was probably just my stepdad and my mom there. Actually, my mom wasn't even home yet. It was just my stepdad. He was sitting at the kitchen table. And I was sitting at the kitchen table. I was just like, I had this bright idea. So, I called the cops. No. I didn't call the cops. I called my best friend first. And I was like, hey, your dad is being robbed. what should I do? And she was over there, obviously. So she didn't know what was going on. And she thought the burglars were near her house, but she didn't think they had come in yet. And so I was just like, you know, should I call the cops? Like, what should I do? And she was like, Sierra, are you serious? I was like, yeah, bro. I'm serious. I was laughing this whole time over the phone. And so she took it serious. I'm like, yeah, she's taking it serious. Awesome. and so I would have never thought in my dumb ass mind that she would actually call the cops. I was just like, yeah, I'm already on the phone with the cops. So I was just like, she's not going to call the cops. And so I'm just like, man, this is going to be a funny ass story. And so she hangs up with me. And she's like, okay, I'm going to call the police. And I didn't take her serious. I don't know why I didn't, but I just did not. Who lived with her dad was her little sister, her little stepbrother, her older brother, and her. And so they were all in the house. And she called the cops, and she sent them my address at first because it's the one she knew. And so when they came, my stepdad answered the door like, what the hell's going on? And mind you, she gave them both of her, she actually gave them both of our addresses because she knew both of them because we live right by each other. So it was basically the same address, but a different number. So she gave them both her address, and when they came, they scoped out her house first. And I was terrified, and I knew I had fucked up when I thought it was funny as hell. I looked out my blinds, and if you look at my blinds, you can see her house. So I looked out my blinds, and I could see all these cops surrounding her house, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I had almost, for a second, forgot that I had even brought this whole thing up. And I was just like, what the fuck is going on? And I'm just like, it clicked in my head, and I'm like, shit. I fucked up. Like, I fucked up. Like, they really took us serious. She really called the cops. Like, I didn't think she would take me serious because I'm just such a goofball. Like, I didn't think she would take me serious. And, sorry. And she did. So she called the cops. They came to her house. And they basically surrounded the whole house. They raided through it, guns pointing at everybody who ran through the house. Which was just like her dad, her brother, blah, 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 her little sister. And I was just like, fuck. So I was just like, when I saw that, I just had to warn my stepdad, like, hey, I fucked up. There are going to be cops showing up at our house in a short bit. Like, please don't be mad. And so when they showed up, my mom had already gotten home from work. It was like 2 minutes. And she answered the door, and she's like, what's going on? And they told her what happened, and they were like, basically, my daughter's an idiot. She was just kidding around, and this isn't for real. Like, mind you, these cops had guns pointed at her dad. Like, her dad and her brother, thinking they were robbing the place, and they weren't. They were just living there. And they came to my house like, hey, we got a call saying, you know, someone from here mentioned that the other place was getting robbed. And I was just like, fuck, I fucked up. I fucked up. So my mom was pissed. She had no idea what was going on. She had just gotten home, and I didn't even know what to tell her. Like, I just know I was gonna get my ass beat. I was gonna get grounded or something. And, like, I just didn't want to tell her until, like, they came to my door, which I never thought they would have. And they came to my door, and, yeah, they were like, yo, we got a call from here. Blah, blah, blah. I was upstairs. I was listening in, but I was trying to act like I didn't know what was going on. But she knew I had something to do with it. So, yeah, the cops were just like, this is nothing to play with. You can't call in and report something like that. Nothing's actually happening. Like, you can get arrested for that. And my mom knew off bat it was me. Obviously. So, yeah. After that, I think these are chicharrones. They're super good. They're the spicy kind. Yeah, she just knew it was me. Obviously, who else would it be? Sending the cops to go to my best friend's house, but I didn't tell her the story behind it. So I'm just like, I feel like my mom has this like sixth sense that God just like, or somebody just tells her like, hey, your daughter's doing this stupid thing, like go and check on her. And it always happens that way. Sometimes she knows things before I even know they're gonna happen. It's crazy. It freaks me out. Sometimes she'll tell me and I'll be like, what are you talking about? She'll be like, you're gonna lose your virginity this day. And I'm just like, huh? I'm so confused. But I feel like a lot of moms have like a sixth sense or something. Just the creepiest thing in the world, I have to say. But so after that happened, my friend called me and she was like, Sierra, I thought you were serious. I called the cops and everything. Like, what happened? And I was just like, dude, I was just kidding. And she's like, are you serious? They had guns pointed at my dad. And I had gone over her house like multiple times. I used to go over her house all the time. All the time. Like, we were literally best friends. We went to the same high school right down the street. We walked to school every day together. Like, and we're still really good friends. And we're so much alike, like, it's ridiculous. But she was just like, Sierra, what happened? Like, are you serious? Like, that was just a joke. And she thought it was funny, too. It was funny. It was funny until the cops knocked on the door and I thought I was going to get arrested. Basically. And when I didn't, I was surprised. But I'm just like, as soon as those cops closed that door, my mom's going to beat my ass. She didn't. She was mad as hell. But she didn't. And I'm still surprised to this day. But the next day we went to school. And she was just like, you know my dad's going to remember that, right? And I'm just like, what are you talking about? He was like, you know my dad's going to remember that a gun was pointed at him at one point and it was your fault because you thought it was a joke. And I'm just sitting there like, I never really thought about that. But, shit, like, yeah, you're right. He had this bitchy wife. that everybody hated, but she would just happen to be in the family because she had already had babies in the family. But she was a bitch. I think she's still a bitch. Sorry. But I feel really bad, and every time I go over there, her dad would be like, remember that time you had all those guns pointed at me from those cops? I was just like, yeah. Like, my bad. Oh my bad. Like, I really thought it was funny. I thought it was a joke. And it just didn't happen that way. Just my luck, because that kind of thing happens to me all the time. Right? Mm. Mm. This food is so good. Like I said, I've been looking for like a really good Mexican place to go to. This place is called A Paso Taqueria. It's literally like 5 minutes from my house. In Alpharetta, if you live in Alpharetta and you go there, they're so good. I think I always like miss out on the rice and beans, but this time I was like, I'm not gonna do it because the rice and beans are like the best. The best part. I just had to get some chicharrones because I haven't had them in so long. And the spicy ones are my favorite. But the jalapenos, I thought were going to be a little more roasted. And they weren't. Which is okay, but I guess I'll request it next time. They're still really spicy though. Which is normal, but I'm getting full. So and this is so good though. So I just have like 1.5 quesadillas left. I'm probably gonna finish maybe this half one and finish the other later because I'm so full. But next time, what I really want to try is some Indian food. I've been wanting to try it for so long, I just haven't. And there's one like 2 miles away from me. I just pass by it every day. I'm just like, it looks so good. But I just haven't tried it. But I think that's what I'm going to try next time. So, if you guys stay tuned. If you guys like this video, then subscribe. Also, I'm thinking about doing a makeup channel. If you guys are interested in this look, then let me know. I could redo it, but I have a lot more looks that I kind of want to show. And if you guys want to see those also, just let me know. And I'll make a makeup channel. I already have one kind of started, but I didn't think it was that interesting. So I'm just like, you know, I'll wait on it. But if you guys are interested, just let me know in the comments. And I'll definitely get back to you guys. So, I'm going to finish this half quesadilla. And then take my doggies to the park. And you guys will probably see my doggies in the next video. I didn't want to show them because they were just so hungry today. I had to feed them. And I didn't want them begging for my food. And you guys know how that goes. So, thank you guys for watching. And this is my first mukbang. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you do, then subscribe. Sorry. Subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.